Okay, here we are backstage at Rewind Festival, and here is living proof. Paul Young is here.
He exists.
Unfortunately, it went a bit wrong for you today. He was going to do a Q&A, but he got stuck in traffic, you know, unfortunately. But
yeah, I had 3 Pacaminos gigs, so Thursday, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I'm just trying to get back from the one last night. It proved a bit difficult.
Yeah. But, you know, you made it here anyway, you know, you're soaking up the atmosphere. And what is it, you know, this is primarily a sort of an 80s festival, so what is it you love about Rewind itself and the 80s generally?
I think as a decade it was packed with, I think, although I love the 70s, I don't think it quite had what the 60s had in terms of creativity. And I think the 80s is the same thing. We had a lot of technological progress that could be used in music. So we had all this new stuff to play with. We'd got what was quite a prolific and it was quite a prolific time then. And there just seemed to be that there was a lot of advances and there was a lot of confidence about business and things like that, and people being able to make money, you know. So, and with that comes a lot of experimentation. So you had so many different styles of music.
I say the 80s was a wonderful decade for you. You know, the album No Parlez, which you celebrated the 35th anniversary last year. You took the album virtually in its entirety on tour, and a great, fabulous show. I saw you at the London Palladium.
Oh right, yeah.
A great show, and but that, you know, the album took off. It didn't take to the 3rd single. You know, your cover version of Marvin Gaye's "Wherever I Lay My Hat." Yeah, you become a household name. So, what made you choose that song?
I had it as a record from when I was about 14. In fact, I didn't have it as a record. We used to play it. We used to bunk off at school dinners and go around my friend's house and play his sister's record collection. And so once we'd gone through all the A-sides and the albums, we started going through the B-sides. And I remembered it from all those years ago. I had to find the record myself, and then just started working on it. I just seemed to think that it was a really nice song. It was a very good song, quite simple, which left a lot of space for me to be able to do something original.
And also, was it a song where the lyrics you could relate to yourself? You know, wherever I lay my hat, that's my home. Was that you know, autobiographical in a way?
I hadn't really thought about it at that point, but the Q-tips were forever on the road because we hadn't had a hit record or anything, so we needed to constantly be.
Yeah.
And in a weird kind of way, I suppose you could say that it may have.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And also the intro, you know, by the fabulous Pino Palladino, who, you know, he's played with The Who and everybody else. He came up with like the bass intro to that. Was that your idea? Was it, you know, was that something you heard from him and thought, hello, I'm having that?
Yeah, that was it really. We'd started the track with just a drum machine and a basic keyboard pattern, and I sang a guide vocal on it. And then from what he was playing on it, we actually went back and rejiggled the drum part and, to suit more what he was doing, because I think the original idea was, when we started it, was by the look in your eye, I can tell you're gonna cry, like kind of Phil Spector type thing.
Yeah.
So then we softened the drum pattern and made it more fluid, because what he was playing was more fluid, and it became what it became.
Right. Come up global hit everywhere. And I was also mighty surprised a lot of people at the No Parlez album, you know, your band, you know, so I just mentioned Pino, but also Steve Bolton.
Yeah.
You know, had a former career of Atomic Rooster, you know, sort of all heavy progressive rock bands. So how did your association with Steve come about?
Well, I was working with a kind of a South London contingent, which is weird because I'm a North London boy. But I've got a drummer that lived in Beckenham or something, and a keyboard player that was living down that way. He was Scottish, but he was in South London, and then the girls that wrote guitars, one of which was Pino's girlfriend, so she'd sent the roughs back, and he went, I'd love to be involved. And then Steve Bolton came in at around about that time, who was also a South London boy, and but the thing, although he was in Atomic Rooster, what's slightly less known is he was in the pickup band for a while for a lot of soul people that came over. So he backed Rufus Thomas. So he's got to learn how to do that fun stuff. and he is great.
Yeah, it's a unique sound, you know, as evident on the song Cuckoo, the song he wrote. It's an amazing song.
The juxtaposition with his playing, that he can be so funky and sit on a rhythm, but when he solos, it's like Adrian Ballou. So it was so curious that I felt we had to use it in the best way.
And talking about the tour last year, I just mentioned I saw you at the Palladium, and you took a new artist, Lynch Ackerman, you know, who's a very talented singer. Was that handpicked by you, or did you keep an eye on new talent yourself?
Well, there's a lot of people that are on the same agency as me, so it comes down to availability. But Lynn had a lovely voice, really nice voice, you know, good artist, and I was happy to get on.
Excellent. And what's next for Paul Young?
I'm the guest act with Cher on all of her shows in the UK and Ireland.
Oh wow, fabulous.
At the end of October.
Yeah.
In November I'm going to the Dominican Republic and Mexico. Come back, do some Los Pecaminos things again. And then it's Christmas and I'm looking to complete the studio work I started years ago. But there's been a lot of hold-ups over the last couple of years.
Was that Paul Young material? Or?
Yeah.
So how long does this old material date back? You say
it's a kind of a retrospective, some going back about 10 years and others in the last 5 years. But the thing is, I put it all together. My albums, I think the one common thread in all my albums is the material is very varied.
Yeah.
And so, and actually on my 4th album, I did do an album where I did 3 songs with Warren Livesey, 2 songs with Peter Wolf as the producer, 1 with Noel Rogers, and a few others, put them all together and it seemed to work. So the same thing is happening with this. Though they were recorded at different moments in time, put them together, it sounds very coherent.
Excellent, I look forward to that. Well, Paul, thank you for taking the time out and talking to us today, and all the best for the future. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.